Rich, this is our first 7-platform comparison video, like proper, because Cyberpunk doesn't count, because it wasn't next-gen, right, yet.
No. And this is leading on next-gen platforms, is it?
Yeah, it's you know what, looks great on next-gen. It's got 4K, it's got HDR, it's got 60 FPS, and as we'll see throughout this video, we'll see the differences. It just looks gorgeous, like Chongqing, with the rain and the neon signs, fabulous.
Dan, isn't it pronounced Chongqing?
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
There's a lesson that I've just learned. So basically, Xbox is up first, One S, solid 30, Series S and Series X, solid 60.
Lovely,
right?
yeah.
Not much to talk about there. But
I see you're playing the game in the classic way, shooting everyone.
Yeah. Well, this isn't how I played it, but this is basically. I thought, right, if we're going to do a comparison in terms of like frame rates, we need to just try and do shit to push it a little bit, and this is it. Now, so the PS4, right, has a locked and unlocked.
Weird.
But the PS5 solid 60, we expected that. But the PS4, locked and unlocked. But the Xbox One S doesn't have.
Right.
Now it gets even more interesting. Here's your your end of console refreshes.
Yeah.
Your One X and your Pro. The One X is solid 30. It doesn't have an unlocked mode, and it doesn't have a quality and frame rate mode, which the PS4 Pro does. And also, this is an interesting one. I'm fairly sure that the One S and the One X doesn't have HDR. Like, there were no options in the menu.
For the One X, that's PS4, weird.
Yeah, actually, I don't think the PS4 does as well.
Right.
But the PS4 Pro does.
Right.
But the One X, I found really weird that it didn't have the HDR. I don't know whether that's an oversight by them and it'll come through, but I don't know.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, there's no HDR on the One S, the PS4, or the One X, which I don't know. That seems like an oversight to me. The fact that there's only the one mode at 30 FPS as well.
Yeah, that just seems odd. Find
that really weird.
Yeah.
And as we're seeing now, this is all the next gen and the last gen versions. First things first, I want to point out that actually, first before I do that, look at the reflection in the mirror. This is why I did this. In the mirror,
say look at that banana.
But also,
that's where my eye goes.
Look at the banana.
Yeah.
You'll see that the next gen HDR are a little bit washed out, but that's because the metadata for HDR isn't in every capture. But it looks infinitely better.
What's going on with that PS4 reflection?
Well, this is it. It's a PS4, right?
Yeah.
This is obviously next gen LED, and look at the shadows as well. Obviously, they look great, and you're going to miss it because I was talking too much.
Sorry.
But also, Rich, look at this. So, which is the better out of the Series X and the PS5? We're going to tell you with one post-it.
Oh, is it the Series X? Because I can read that.
It's slightly clearer. And just look at the anti-aliasing on the top, the grey kind of panel on the table.
Yeah.
And so it does look slightly better on the Series X. But in order for you to see that, right, you'd have to zoom in on a coffee cup.
Yeah. If you want to
400% zoom.
If you want to read post-it notes, though, Series X is the way to go.
Exactly. And here you go, look at the One X and the background and the fence, and you go through all the versions and to the Series X, and it just looks gorgeous on the Series X.
Yeah.
Fancy fences. Same with the PS4, PS4 5, PS4 5, PS5.
Different number plate
fancy
as well.
Fences. This is weird. I'm glad you picked that up. The number plates are different in every single playthrough, and I'd love to know why they did that.
Yeah, why would they do that?
I want to know, if anybody from IO is watching this, please just let us know, because that is kind of weird, and I'd love to know why, because surely it'd be the same car in every playthrough.
Maybe they mean
unless
something.
Somebody else is part there.
They might be dev initials or something.
Yeah, maybe. That's probably a good idea, right? Right, I just want to point out, obviously it all looks fantastic, and even on the Series S, but on the Series X, look at the rain. That is the most realistic rain I think I've ever seen in a game. Obviously, One S.
Can I say this level looks gorgeous.
It really is. It's stunning.
Amazing.
Yeah, when you get to it, it's a bit of a wow moment. But on the PS5, look at that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Look at the puddles and the rain, and just everything, and just the text. It's a lot clearer. Just the neons. It's a very beautiful level.
Atmospheric.
Yeah, fantastic. And just the way his coats wear. You know what? This is a really atmospheric level as well. And as you can see through the versions, obviously getting better. The Series X looks great. The text you can read clearly. In terms of like the prices and stuff, a little bit blurry on the One S.
Yeah.
Same with the PS4, but obviously the PS4 is better than the 1S version.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the PS5 and the Series X, you can actually read the text and the prices a lot clearer.
And Agent 47 wants to know the current prices of petrol.
He does. Yeah. I don't know how he got here. He didn't drive. But like this section, the next kind of 3 or 4 shots is all about the lighting and stuff like that. And it's really cool across the board. Very atmospheric in terms of...
Wow.
Like this is one of your vistas for Chongqing. No, what did you say?
Chongqing, I think.
Chongqing. There you go. So look at just the text as well is a lot clearer as you go through. I mean, the differences aren't incredible.
Yeah.
But like you're probably watching this on a 20, 30-inch monitor. When you get it on a 55-inch TV, the differences are massive. And just things like the lighting and the anti-aliasing,
the water
draw
again.
distance, the water as well. Yeah, like the water as you go up the versions looks more and more detailed, and it just looks. It's a very beautiful game on current gen.
Yeah,
not last gen. I need to get into the habit of saying current gen.
Well, I suppose it is now, right? Although they're both kind of current, I guess, in a sense.
No, last gen and current gen.
All right, fair enough.
Just the lighting on this as well. Like, I mean, to be fair, the 1S and the PS4 versions, like, they're not bad versions.
No, still looks good.
Yeah, but obviously PS5, Series X look great. Just in terms of lighting, in terms of like their attention to detail is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I know another developer like it. Like every level is kind of handcrafted, right?
Yeah, all of the Hitman games have been pretty impressive visually.
Yeah, I remember Paris, the first time I saw that, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
They're just crisp.
Yeah, and you know, this is no different. Right, Rich, we're now entering the bush section. There's, these next few shots are all about the bush and the trees. Obviously the draw distance as well on the Series X. Yeah, no. Do you know what I mean, Rich? Draw distance. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Look at the house. I think that is. I'm not sure whether that is the house.
It's not the manor. No, off in the distance.
I think it might be. Well, I'm not sure whether that's round to the right. I can't remember.
Bit foggy.
Yeah, but like the Series X and the PS5 look super atmospheric. Just the detail on the roads, the detail on the trees, detail on the bark, everything. Obviously, the draw distance, the anti-aliasing, everything just looks really crisp.
Did you say bark, or were you saying bike in a really northern accent?
No, I was actually saying bark, but bike as well. I guess that works.
Yeah.
Right, same here in terms of like detail on the road, the bushes. Love a good detailed bush.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just the plants as well on the side, of, like just by the curb.
Yeah.
Or I guess they're not plants; they're more
shrubs,
weeds.
Weeds. Weeds or shrubs. He's just asking to get pushed off the edge, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's a she, but
I can't see from here.
But you can on the Xbox Series X and the PS5 because it looks really detailed and you can see it.
Wonderful.
But yeah, just like in terms of the shrubbery, the next couple of shots is just all about the bush.
Oh, blimey.
And as you can see, like the the 1S, it looks okay. Series S, it looks a little better. Series X looks a lot better.
Yeah.
But this is what I mean. Like you'll see it on the last shot in terms of the detail. You can see the detail on the leaves.
Yeah.
As you kind of work up the versions as well. But yeah, the detail in the background as well. Obviously, it's a lot clearer on the PS5 and the Series X, just in terms of the trees and in the greenhouse as well. But yeah, like, all in all, Rich, a couple of weird things to take away from it. We do have another shot. That's me dropping my phone. I won't be able to edit that out, so we'll just go with the flow, Rich.
Bit of colour.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It just shows that we do it in one take. But yeah, like you can see the details on the leaves. You'll see it clearly in the next shot on the PS5 and the comparison between the PS5 and the Series X.
And that's a juicy bunch of grapes.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in the grapes.
Yeah,
to be honest, they do look a bit shit.
Grape fans, you won't be well served here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, exactly. But they're only going to get squished into wine anyway.
True.
So, but like the PS5, you can see the details on the leaves. Like you can actually see that kind of the veins in the leaves, whereas on the last gen you can't. So. Yeah. But yeah, takeaways. Weird that the 1X doesn't have various modes for resolution and frame rate. Weird that I swear there's no HDR. Like I couldn't get it to kick in.
Okay.
But I could on the PlayStation. So and on the Series X, so I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Rich, this is like a lovely shot to kind of leave on.
Yeah, it's very nice.
That looks absolutely gorgeous. Obviously a little bit misty, but that's the whole mood of the level.
Is it me, though? Does that reflection on the right-hand window look a bit funny?
It does look a bit shit, and that's why I kind of left it in. Like, they're still kind of learning with like the ray tracing and the kind of reflections and that, but Hitman's reflections are better than probably any game, but they're not perfect.
No.
I mean, that wasn't why I left this in. I left this in for more the vista. But I'm glad you spotted that, Rich.
Oh, I did, yeah, I did notice that. But yeah, the backdrop is great. Very nice. Yeah,
Rich, in all, very pretty game, very good looking, especially on next gen, but surprisingly decent on current gen. Well, sorry, last gen.
Yeah, everyone knows what you mean.
Very confusing. Very confusing. But yeah, that's Hitman 3. It's out on the 21st, I want to say.
20th. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Cheers, folks. Bye.
Bye.